Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It is a catalyst, and it sparks extraordinary results. Our environment, the world in which we live and work, is a mirror of our attitudes and expectations. Character is the result of two things: mental attitude and the way we spend our time. The attitude is very important, because your behavior radiates how you feel. Happiness is an attitude of mind, born of the simple determination to be happy under all outward circumstances. It is not the body's posture, but the heart's attitude that counts when we pray. There are no menial jobs, only menial attitudes. Eagles come in all shapes and sizes, but you will recognize them chiefly by their attitudes. I was always the guy getting kicked out of my classes at school for having an attitude problem. If you get a diagnosis, get on a therapy, keep a good attitude, and keep your sense of humor. Develop an attitude of gratitude and give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step toward achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. Between stimulus and response, there is a space where we choose our response. Every baseball crowd, like every theater audience, has its own distinctive attitude and atmosphere. Being sexy is all about attitude, not body type. It's a state of mind. Positive attitude plus effort equals performance. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. I don't want to impugn the motives of my colleagues, but my attitude is, speaking just for me, you either believe in border security or you don't. Commitment, belief, and positive attitude are all important if you're going to be a success, whether you're in sports, in business, or, as in my case, anthropology. Throughout life, a positive attitude is important, because without it, one has a more difficult time achieving any measure of success, whether it be in school, athletics, or the working world. I'm not going to take this defeatist attitude and listen to all this crap anymore from all these people who have nothing except doomsday to predict. My attitude is always one of sensuality, aggressive enthusiasm, and a kind of outrageousness in my expression. Entrepreneurship is not only about starting businesses, but is an attitude to life. When a parent shows up with an attitude of entitlement, understand that under it is a boatload of anxiety. In a spiritual sense, a positive attitude may help you get through chemotherapy and surgery and radiation and what have you. But a positive mental attitude does not cure cancer, any more than a negative mental attitude causes. Mental attitude and concentration are the keys to pitching. Americans have always had an ambivalent attitude toward intelligence. When they feel threatened, they want a lot of it. And when they don't, they regard the whole thing as somewhat. The harder you work, the more you will deserve, and that is the attitude I have. Being a sex symbol has to do with an attitude, not looks. Most men think it's looks. Most women know otherwise. Art is the child of nature. Yes, her darling child, in whom we trace the features of the mother's face, her aspect, and her attitude. I was impressed by Hendrix. His attitude was brilliant. Even the way he walked was amazing. Success or failure in business is caused more by the mental attitude even than by mental capacities. You may not be able to change a situation, but with humor you can change your attitude about it. Spend some time this weekend on home improvement. Improve your attitude toward your family.